Hi, I'm Phil, and this is Phil's Kitchen. Grab a chair, get comfy, and let's get cooking. Today I'm going to take us on a trip down memory lane to a time when things were more simple and snacks were so much worse for you. For me, this all started when I was a kid. My dad used to make these ham and cheese rolls with this mustard sauce that was unbelievable. I could eat like half a tray. As I got older, I noticed all these grandmas would make something similar at church potlucks. The grandma rolls, they were a little weird. They had poppy seeds on top and a different kind of cheese. I always thought my dad's were better. Then one day, when I was older, I picked up a spatula and started cooking myself. I figured out how to make the best ham, cheese, mustard sauce rolls of all time. Now, when I was a kid, this other guy, Kenny, from down the street, he said he made the best rolls. But Kenny was wrong. Mine are the best. Shut your mouth, Kenny.
You don't know, Kenny. You don't know, Kenny. You don't know. You weren't there. You weren't there. But Elizabeth knows. She was there. You weren't. And don't forget about Scooter and Shorty. They didn't forget you. Where were you?
First ingredient is 2 sticks of butter. Place the butter on low heat. While the butter is melting, I'm going to start on another task. I'll be honest, this one is difficult for me because I always mess it up. See, what I've got are dinner rolls. You would think this would be really easy, but we need to cut through the middle of the rolls to open them up, and I always end up weed whacking my way through. It's ugly. There's usually breadcrumbs everywhere. Because I'm unable to do the easiest of things, like cutting bread, I went ahead and did it before filming to save the embarrassment. You may be asking what kind of dinner roll? If you're not asking, what kind of cook are you? You can't use any old dinner roll off the day-old rack at the store. The best dinner roll to use are those blessed Hawaiian dinner rolls. I love this Hawaiian dinner rolls. They are the best. We'll be back after the commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
Tired of not sleeping well at night? Try Rock Pillow. Each pillow is filled with 100% real rocks.
Welcome back. All right, we've got dinner rolls cut and the butter is melted. Let's make a sauce. For the sauce, we are going to need 3 ingredients. We need a whole bottle of yellow mustard, a little cheap plastic container of minced onion, and a whole bunch of sugar. We'll pretend that was a whole bottle of mustard. AI isn't sure how much mustard is in a bottle. Next, we'll add the minced onion. I'm assuming AI doesn't know what a plastic container of minced onion looks like, so for optics, let's say the onion is in this bowl. Finally, I'm gonna add a big old bowl of sugar. Guys, this isn't enough sugar. Could someone bring out the rest of the sugar? We'll be back after these commercials.
You need a car? Tired of walking around on those big old feet? Come see me. I'm Carl from Carl's Used Cars. Call me, Carl, at Carl's Used Cars.
Welcome back. We're just about ready to put these together. We've got our rolls sliced and our sauce saucing. We're gonna need 2 more ingredients. We need thinly sliced ham and American cheese. I only like to use the freshest of ingredients. Rick, catch that pig! Or you could just use deli ham. I like to pile it high over the rolls. Next, I'm gonna layer this cheese over the ham, just 1 slice deep. Let's bring this all together. Now, I'm gonna cover the cheese without mustard sauce. All right, we have a healthy layer of ham, a layer of cheese, a layer of sauce, and the roll top's back on. This next step is what separates the men from the boys. Last thing, I'm gonna pour this sauce over the top of the rolls. Bonus points if you get a few clumps of onion. That's what makes these the best.
These are the best. You'll never know that, Kenny, Because you don't know. You weren't there. You were never there. Why weren't you there? We needed you. Elizabeth needed you. I needed you. Who was going to put the onions on the mustard?
Who is going to put the onions on my mustard? All right, we're gonna bake these for 12 minutes at 365 degrees. I kinda wish I had done that cooking show trick where I already had a tray that was cooked and ready. Now what am I gonna do? They are done. Let's eat. Oh. Thank you for joining me on Phil's Kitchen. I hope you learned something and had a good time. I'll see you next week. I only like to use the freshest of ingredients. What kind of rolls are these? Hawaiian rolls. Guys, it's supposed to be a grass skirt.
Did Kenny call? Your shirt? He didn't leave a message or anything? Where is Kenny? Where is he?
Ah, that's hot.